Hi everybody. Today we're going to take a look at updating the Sage X3 Management Console. If you've been around for a really long time, it used to be called Safe Console, but they have since changed that name in version 12. But anyways, today we're going to take a look at updating it. So the first thing you want to do is after you've downloaded your update or your application component from our knowledge base, you're going to want to right click on it and you want to go to properties. You're going to want to uncheck the unblock because we want to unblock it. Sometimes this can cause a problem when extracting, so it's just safe just to get rid of it. If it's not there, don't worry about it. Next thing we're going to want to do is right click on it and run as administrator. Never know. And it should default to the same location as the download, and then extract that sucker out. Open up the folder, and then next thing we're going to want to look for is there should be a jar file somewhere in here. It's typically the biggest file that you can find. So like in my case here, it's 110 megabytes, the biggest file in the folder. So you want to go ahead and double click that, load that up. Want to hit yes, run as administrator. Here, let me move this out of the way just for a second. There it is. Want to hit OK. And then here you can see it's already identified that the version I have installed is lower than the one I'm about to. That's a good indicator that I'm on the right machine. So from here, we're going to want to say OK because we want to update what we already have installed. So go ahead and hit yes. And then next. And then here's the EULA. Not going to read it. It's too much. Okay, next. And then we're going to do next again. And next one more time. So at this point, it's going to go through the install process. It's going to identify if there's any Windows components that need to be updated, like Visual Studios or .NET Framework or anything like that. If you have any of that kind of stuff that has to be installed or updated, being on an older operating system or whatnot, you'll hit it. You'll hit it at the next part when I click next, like this. But you can see mine's already up to date, so it doesn't have to run any updates. If it did, it would run it right here. The next, and then next, and then done. So now it's done and it's installed. So you can either launch it, and in the splash screen, it'll list the version, which here you can see it's the 2.50, but it'll also have it on the actual banner bar across the top. You can also see it from the control panel. So if we want to go ahead and pull up control panel on the same machine, there we go. And go to programs and features. And then after it's done loading, go down to the S's for Sage, because all our stuff starts with the word Sage. And then we're looking for X3, it's probably towards the bottom here. Console, and you can see it says 2.50.0.32. So you have a couple different ways to check, and that is it. Pretty simple, right? Anyways, have a good afternoon, and thanks for watching.